Hello viewers, welcome on Ola Ola. Here we dissect topics that made the buzz in the political space with a little dash of sarcasm and comical analysis. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Stay glued on this space. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Nigeria yìí tí gbogbo wa ni kò máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò síbòmíràn tí a lè lọ. Nowhere else to go. In translation, this Nigeria is for all of us and there is nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go, okay? With all the rebellion, the chaos ongoing in this nation. While some countries are shutting their gates on Nigerians to curb their inflation, some Nigerians are still desperately seeking asylum in other countries, particularly Belgium. And I won't go be that, so they don't loud down. Nigerians no one agree for immigration this year, even in the midst of Naira devaluation. They are like, I no go agree until they give me this visa, this asylum I'm seeking. Like Jesus answered blind Bartimaeus, may they answer your japa request. While many had japa without mercy, Germany is chasing our beloved brothers and sisters back to the country. Even the federal government, they beg, say, make them tender justice with mercy. Say, it go worsen insecurity for Nigeria if they, bring back 12,000 Nigerians. They port 12,000 Nigerians back. For those wondering why people are running away, is it that bad in Nigeria? The word bad is an understatement. Even K1, the ultimate, had to beg Tinubu concerning the troubles the masses are facing. Imagine bag of rice is being sold for 68,000, 70K thereabout. Ha! You see, the nation in the hands of Tinubu, to all his fans out there, don't get me wrong, he's trying. You're actually seeing that he's trying. But each time, with each step he takes, the troubles of the nation multiplies. Paint a mental picture of one building a sandcastle on the beach and the water waves come washing it off again and again. Ẹ mi bẹ̀jọba wa o kò sóúnjẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o, ẹ bá mi bẹ̀jọba. That song simply means help me beg the government. There's no food in the land. The context of the song is people are suffering. That song brings back memories. It's sad that after donkey years, Nigeria is worse than it used to be. And the masses are still singing the same lamentation song, subconsciously.
I'm not happy with my president. I'm regretting for voting for my president and for voting for APC. Because this is not what we voted for. We are not voting for, we're not voted for suffering. We voted for peace, tranquility, and for to alleviate poverty. Let me tell you, if he and his planners are giving reduced fuel price, it will reach common man on the street rather than giving it to private sector who are already bellyful. They are going to share this money, no doubt about it. What do we gain for the past 7 months? We voted for President Tinubu in Milokan. I'm a Yoruba man. I regretted for voting for him because this is not what we bargained for. I'm also a retired director. I'm telling you, a retired director collecting 75,000 naira at federal. You have 5 children or 4 children. How will you cope? Nothing for retirees. We are still suffering. They are telling us that we should manage. The Vice President said we should pay our patient for 10 years. So until all Nigerians die finish before they can resuscitate us. Let's call spade a spade. This government is not doing well. Thank you.
Need I mention the spate of insecurity in the land? Recently, Ekiti became a shadow of itself. 2 monarchs got killed, innocent students kidnapped, 100 million naira ransom required. Even after the incident, more people were kidnapped in the state and other states, Borno inclusive. The effrontery, those kidnapped terrorists, the effrontery they have, so bold enough that one of those terrorists sought refuge in Shetima's house in the north. That's our vice president's household. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? These lots have become a nuisance in almost every state. An honorable Nekiti was drawn to tears over the unjust killings of the monarchs in the state. See a grown man crying on top Nigeria's matter, so emotional.
Very emotional from the spokesperson of the House, and I rise to second that motion. I so second.
Similarly, reacting to the kidnap of students and killings of other monarchs in Ekiti, the residents of the community said these monarchs had ensured that Tinubu, APC, was voted for in their constituency during the election. And since they got elected, since they got into power, Fulani herdsmen became a thorn in their flesh.
Excellency, ibi ni bàbá ìjókòó sí tó sọ pé ẹ máa tẹ APC, ẹ máa tẹ APC, ẹ máa tẹ APC. It's one in the town. Excellency, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. Ta mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run túṣìírí wọn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ti kú, wọ́n ti tún kú báyìí. Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ọba Ìkọ̀lé local government tó jókòó. Ìgbà tó bá ti pa àwọn ọba, kí ni tí àwa ìpá ẹ̀? Excellency, àwọn bòróró wọn ò tiẹ̀ já gbádùn bí. Ìpakúpa náà pa àwọn èèyàn wá. Bọ́dẹ̀ mọ́ ká ṣe é ṣe fún yín lórúkọ Jésù o. Ẹ wá báyà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ má fi wá lẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ò ní fi yín lẹ̀.
In Keyam's words, what Nigeria is facing is just a storm in a teacup. The federal government have said that Tinubu is working and 7 months is not enough to fix Nigeria. They are indirectly asking for more time. Oh well, no one seems to care at this point. Everyone is dishing out advice on how to fix what's broken to the point of threatening the president. Abi, is that why the president jettisoned to France? Tinubu is in France or chilling while the masses are suffering.
If you ask me, Rufai, I was expecting to see a commander-in-chief who will be touching down in Plateau, coming out of a military helicopter. I'm not talking of the presidential helicopter. A military helicopter in camouflage and steel helmet, assuring villagers. Assuring villagers that we shall get this rubbish done with. We shall stop this henceforth. Okay? Go about, touch the ladies, the women, touch the children, visit hospitals, and so on. And after that, turn to your service chiefs and give them 1 or 2 weeks to produce the perpetrators. Tell your national security advisor, your DSS, and the service chiefs to produce the perpetrators in the next 2 weeks or lose their jobs. This is the sort of decisiveness I expect to see from a commander-in-chief, from somebody who calls himself the father of this nation. What is happening? Just what is happening?
Wow.
Is it so difficult to get us out of this mess? We cannot crush these guys and kick them off our territory.
President Tinubu, you have to daju kala waika. My rearing. If you want dollar to come down, just come to Tele this week. Tell all of us we get domiciliary account. Say if you see more than $1,000 on private, you go seize them or you go auction them, replace them with naira. You go tell banks we store. Even Peter Obi will be your opponent. Peter Obi Bank stored over $1 trillion in dollar for their Fidelity Bank. And he go come and come say, oh, they are not running economy well. You are storing dollar in a country of naira, and you say economy go good. All of them, did you, that you want, even me, auction my money, my brother auction his own, is all the former governors, all the, anybody will keep dollar. Auction now, change them to naira for them, give them. Go they spend your naira, no store dollar here. If you want store dollar, go store am for America. If you want store pounds, store am for London. If you want store Europe, go store am for Europe. Get out.
Speaking of dollar hike, Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima has expressed his disappointment with Nigerians who find happiness in the depreciation of the naira against the dollar, labeling them as clowns.
It is not only disheartening and disenchanting, but stupefying and heartbreaking that yesterday when the naira culminated to 1,500 to the dollar, instead of us to coalesce into a single force and salvage our nation's economy, sadly, some clowns are celebrating on Twitter about impending implosion of the Nigerian economy.
Everyone's prayer is to earn in dollars now. Our naira is a shadow of itself. It's lost its weight. Between Shettima is tagging us clowns. How ironic. Coming from someone whose party rigged the election. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah. I present to you the real clowns. The clowns of the day, Yahaya Bello and his puppets, Ododo. The most interesting thing happened during the new governor's inauguration. The new Kogi deputy governor actually prostrated before Yahaya Bello, the lion, after taking the oath of office. Now, just when we thought that we had seen it all, Usman Ododo conferred a mighty power on Yahaya Bello, creating an office specifically for the former governor and boldly saying that any order Yahaya Bello gives is final in the state. That means his order is subjected to Yahaya Bello's. Third term in view, people.
We are committed students of GYP. GYP officer men. Anaka Bebula, Wanarokaya and Washipan. Agoweka, Ekuranon, at a point, and you go here to Ekuranon, at a point, Okuasaw, Wanaraji. Ekuranon, at a point, criminals, Wanahabo. That's a Bahiden. Yapo Muliavaji. Like Yabu Bebe. Do what you learn. Ah, we didn't say I went there. I'm there another. Hey, I really good. That giving me went there. Ajin. A water. Yakuye. The Pudulona. I didn't know I can make a large yard bill on the village dive. I'm Pudulu. It's a large yard bill of the is all by our. Nobody was there. I think I cannot win. I like Jabber or Akajudan. Dimika Judan about Mujuno. Directive on our by the full. Ma Poli Pataki. In the whatever hair, I'm Pugulu or Madasa or Yavi. Or is that only with your chief? Also, Pugula benefit to or is that normally Kiragasa, Pugula benefit to Honan? Or is that normally Chetless Tabula, Pugula benefit to Honan? Or is that normally Chetanikogi, Pugula benefit to Honan? Aguavo, Anupogoro, we are with His Excellency at all times. One of us he can Villa home, yeah, Quetel. In no man. I don't know, Quetel, that's a little division, and then I will not Quetel, Deca, Canyabo. Yes, or him. Depend me, carry him. I tell you, make a handicap.
Yahaya Bello with the doings, Godfatherism at its peak. He learned from the best. Someone should help us to ask the white lion why he's running kitty kitty kata kata from the EFCC. He should tender himself to account for his sins. And that's it from Ola Hola today. See you on the next episode. I am Okwayemi Olubemi. Do stay safe.